let me quickly address this post by my lawyer, Deji Adeyanji, that have gone viral. I've seen it all over the blogs. If you open Facebook, it's all over Facebook, it's all over TikTok, and I opened Twitter just now. That's the first thing I'm seeing. So my lawyer, Deji Adeyanji, said, I call VDM every time to be careful and stop taking unnecessary risks, but it doesn't listen most of the time. If anything happens to you today, everyone have moved on by tomorrow. We only overrate ourselves. Nigeria don't rate anybody. First things first, I'm really disappointed in my lawyer, Deji Adeyanji. I am so disappointed in you for this post. Especially because you are a comrade. If now regular Nigerians talk this thing, I will say okay because they don't know better. But as you don't make this tweet now, let me enlighten all of you on something. Now, we said if anything happens to you today, Nigerians will move on. It is true. But is there anybody on earth in this world that will die today that the world will not move on? Jesus Christ died, the world move on. Pope of Catholic Church just died, the world don't move on. They don't even get another pope. Diego Jota, Liverpool player, he died, the world don't move on. Let's talk about Buhari, who just recently passed. Buhari, our former president, a very important personality in Nigerian history. He died. Everybody don't move on. What do you think is special about you? There's no human being where go die, where the world no go move on. You know the problem is, Nigerians put a lot of importance to themselves. There's nothing important about you. You are just a human being that this world just be like road where all of us they pass. We go end up in the right place, which is in the grave. Do you understand? So when he said, I take risks on unnecessary things, I take unnecessary risks, I don't see them as unnecessary. What are the risks he's talking about? Yelwata. I went to Yelwata. Do you understand? Not just Yelwata. Anytime anything happen, I go there. I go there because I have a platform. And I just want to call the attention of the government to what the people in the rural areas, the underground people, the ghetto people, the villagers, all these people that don't have opportunity for the government to hear their cry. When things happen to them, I just go there to say, hey, government, come and see. For crying out loud, they reported that Yelwata news. Nobody knew that it was that bad until I went there. And to be very honest, the media, there's nothing anybody wants to tell me. The media is controlled in Nigeria. So they would not go and show those things. Do you understand? Those are the unnecessary risks. I don't see them as an unnecessary risk. I am very, very energetic. I'm a young man. I have the purpose. I have the zeal. But Nigerians think that they are so important. Oh, yeah. They can't get one particular quote where they get. They say, if you die now, you lose. Excuse you? What do you mean by that? Can you control that? Do you know what will happen in the next minute? Who are you? Unnecessary risks. Am I better than the people where they die of natural causes every day? The people where motor jam. Am I better than them? Am I better than the people where they die of cancer? Am I better than the people where the villages where malaria they kill? Are you better than them? You people place so much importance in your life. To be very honest, when I see that tweet, I was disappointed because, oh my wait, you be comrade. You know we really need to do these things. But don't ever, so all those people where they talk say, if you die, Nigeria will move on. There's no human being on earth that will die when the world don't move on. Jesus Christ, the Son of God, died, the world move on. Look at where we are today. Now we don't turn throwback. Ultimately, anybody who open his mouth talk that thing is a coward. I swear to God, any human being for this country will open his mouth, if he die, Nigeria will move on. He's a coward. And trust me, that is a word that the politicians have put there. It is the government that put that in there to scare people from talking. There's nothing about talk. You are not important. Be careful, for goodness.
Guys, so you've heard what Very Dark Man has said in response to Deji Adeyanji that has been very much on his side over the years. First of all, what I want to say is that I'm the person that is disappointed at Very Dark Man. Yes. Nobody is saying that Very Dark Man should not go out and do what he does. When your own lawyer comes out to begin to advise you and you begin to have a strong head, then the truth is that you're headed for a serious mistake. For crying out loud, we all know that Deji Adeyanji is a very good friend, not just a lawyer, to Very Dark Man. And he has come out to say, listen, I've been advising you. Nobody is saying you should not continue with your comrade job. Nobody is saying you should not come out and speak truth to power. But all Adeyenji is saying is that, listen, you have to be careful the way you're exposing yourself. At this point, you are a celebrity. At this point, you're a known face. At this point, do not think that political leaders are going to be smiling at you, calling them out. Not just political leaders. You're beginning to get enemies here and there, whether you like it or yes. All we're saying is be careful. You can't tell me that very dark man at this point cannot afford security. Yes, it is common wisdom. But obviously, he's looking at it from the perspective of him criticizing everybody. Even though I do not completely rule out the issue of you walking without fear. Nobody's saying you should be fearless. You should not be fearless. Nobody's saying you should not do the job you're doing. Nobody's saying you should not speak truth to power. But all Deji Adeyanji is saying that be careful at this point. If possible, get a security. If possible, come out and defend yourself with a security or any means, not just exposing yourself to public like that. And here is very dark man saying you're disappointed at Deji Adeyanji. Somebody said, and I quote, that to be forewarned is to be forearmed. At this point, if he doesn't listen to anybody again, especially his lawyer, then who will very dark man be listening to? You come out and talk against Tinubu, you come out and talk against Wike, you come out and talk against celebrities. You think everybody is happy with you for what you're doing? As much as you have so much fans, as much as Nigerians love you, as much as they're supporting you, wisdom is profitable to direct at this point. And by all means, I want to believe that Deji Adeyanji has said what he needed to say for the record, so that in case anything happens tomorrow, it won't be as if he didn't say it to you. And he has even said it that I've been warning you over and over and over again, and you're not willing to listen. All we are saying is, as much as you're speaking on behalf of Nigerians, overconfidence is not what you need. You must listen to your lawyer. You must use wisdom to ensure you protect yourself against those vampires you're speaking against. And like he said, if anything happens to you, the next day they moved on. Do your best, guys, to share this video and drop your thoughts in the comment section. Let's get to know what you think about the words of Deji Adeyanji and the response of very dark man that has sparked reactions on the internet. And we shall continually be here to serve you. Do you think that Deji Adeyanji is right to tell very dark man to be careful? Or do you think very dark man is obviously doing the lost job and nothing is going to harm him as it is in Nigeria? We'd like you to do well to also smash the subscribe button if you're new to our station, so that you can be duly informed when we put out more informative content like this. Many thanks indeed to all our viewers and returning subscribers. We truly don't take it lightly. My name again is Moses, and this is Think Tank. See you on our next video. Bye for now.